Hi guys, this is Carmen Marie with the new Happy Me here with a quick tutorial to help you host a live Google Hangout on air. This is the one that goes live on YouTube and that you can embed on any website or blog site. So here I am now on the Google Plus account, my home page. If you don't have a Google Plus account, you will need one. This is the home page, and you will notice that on the right hand side, if you don't have this window here, you will have the word Hangouts here. If you click on it, if you do see this, you're going to see that it says Start a Video Hangout on the bottom here. Start a Video Hangout is not the same thing. Don't confuse it. What we want is Hangout on air. So we're going to go on the left side. Right below home, you have the menu. We're going to click on Hangouts. Here you have Hangouts on air, and you can click on Start a Hangout on air right here. If you do not see it, you also have Hangouts on air up in the menu. Video Hangouts is the other thing. Video Hangouts is just to hang out with friends. Hangouts on air is to go live on YouTube. So you can click on Hangouts on air, and it will give you another blue button. So we're just going to click on that, and you can set up your Hangout on air. I'm going to give it a name, Hangout on Air Tutorial. This is what will appear on the YouTube video. That's going to be the title. And I'll just write testing tutorial as the description. This is again what goes on YouTube. Now there's a new feature with Hangouts where you can pre-schedule. You can start later or you can start now. I usually start about half an hour before the scheduled announced time. That gives me enough time to set up whatever I need to set up. So I do start now about half an hour to 20 minutes before the time. If you do later, it's because you're pre-scheduling it. Now I have seen some glitches with this, especially when you have a panelist that goes in before the host. I'm not 100% sure that that was the cause of the glitch, but I have seen some glitches with pre-scheduling. So if you can avoid that, just go ahead and do start now. And the audience for me is public. It can be any circle or number of people for you. For me, it will be public. So I will share that. And it will load the event. All I have to do is click on start, and it brings me to the dashboard. Now you can invite guests here, but what I've seen is that some emails do get lost, so panelists will panic because they don't have the link to get in. I prefer not to use this invite guests field right here. I will show you how I do that, and you can require guests to be 18 plus, which is not my case. I'll just do skip. So there I am. Not looking that great tonight, but doesn't matter, you're going to have to deal with it. So here we are below. You're going to see that it is processing. We are off air. We're not on air yet, so we have time to set things up before we broadcast on air. So I'm just going to show you around. The person who talks will have the window up on here. You will have panelists coming in. They will have their webcam lined up along the bottom here. This is actually mine. You will have the other panelists will show up as they come in. Now to invite panelists, this is the URL that I give them. That page URL, if they click on that URL through a message that you may send them through Facebook, for example, that's what I do. They just click on that and they get straight into joining the Hangout. That's the best way to do it that I have noticed so far. Now you have a set of icons here. You can invite people through here again like before. You can mute your own microphone. You can turn off your camera. There are a few settings, and you can leave call. Now don't leave call before your panelists. This is not to end the broadcast either. This is after the broadcast has ended. You have a chance to speak with your panelists some more, and you leave the call when you're saying goodbye. What I want to show you over here, it says off air. That's what you want to look at. You can start the broadcast, but it takes a few seconds to go on air. So that's what will tell you that you're on air. It goes red. Next, underneath here, underneath the webcam, you will see, actually I'll show you the webcam. You see the little arrow here. When you click it, there are some features here, what's really important for you to know is that you can mute your panelists. This is important because I usually tell my panelists, please mute yourself when you're not talking because we don't want to have any background noises. Why this is important? It's not only because the background noises will disrupt the Hangout, but what also happens is that Google Hangout will pick up the webcam of the individual who is talking. So if another panelist is making noise, that person's webcam will show up as the big screen. So it is disruptive in that sense. So you can go ahead, anybody can do this, any panelist, but you take control of the Hangout and mute the individuals who may have forgotten to mute themselves. Then you have below here, you have the title of the Hangout. We have 0 viewers now because we're not even live. Actually, before going live, you may have some people who are on the page already waiting to watch. You have this is what's important, links. This is the event page on Google, but what's important for you is the YouTube page. This is the YouTube URL where people can watch you, and if you are an Empower Network, this is the YouTube link that you will plug in to embed the YouTube video, whether live or recorded later on. Then the video embed code. This is the embed code that you use in most website, WordPress, and so forth. You're just going to take the whole iframe code and plug it in. And that way you can have people watch you through your own website, drive traffic to your own website or blog site. So that's for the links. I'll show you around some more. Here we have the group chat window. This is how you open it. Over here, chat. You can close it or reopen it. This is to chat amongst panelists. This is not something that viewers will see. I can say welcome to my panelists. We can chat. Let's say I can say, Jane, I'm going to ask you the question next so that she can see it and she can get ready for me to ask her the question. Then the other thing, I usually keep the group chat open. We can use screen share. I'll just show you what it looks like. I clicked on screen share. You can share a whole screen. I have 2 screens, 2 monitors, or you can share programs. Let's say I will share this one here. Start screen share. This is what you will see. It is sharing my screen, and I just click back on it to remove it. Q&A opens Q&A on Google Event, and I don't use it generally. If you have someone to monitor that for Q&A, then go ahead and use it. Otherwise, I have experienced spam through that, so it's up to you whether you want to use that as Q&A. I usually use a plugin on my website where people will be able to comment. They ask me questions, I can see that, and it even goes into Facebook, so that's another way of promoting your event too, if that's something that you can handle. Then I'll go straight down to Hangout Toolbox. If it says downloading app, just go ahead and wait for that. And you're going to have on the right side a Hangout Toolbox. You can just move straight to the first icon, which is the lower third. This is the banner on the bottom of your webcam of your space where you can put your name. So I usually put Carmen Marie, and I'll put the new Happy Me for you to see how it looks on the bottom. I'll choose a color, and I do on. And this is what it shows. You will see that it is a mirror image. So there's that little mirror image, mirror local video. You click on that and it becomes straight for you so that you can read it and you can help your panelists do the same thing. So we'll just go back to chat to close that window. And so we're ready. We have pretty much everything that we need. We wait for our panelists to come in. We speak with them. We ask them to put their mics on mute, and we start broadcast. I'm actually going to start it to show you what it looks like. So we start broadcast, go live. You are about to broadcast live on Google Plus and YouTube. Yes, that's what we want. So going live, you will see right here, going live. This Hangout is on, this Hangout on air is live. See, you see it on air there, and you see live. Actually, I thought it was red. It's actually yellow. So we are live right now. This is the tutorial to show you how to host a Google Hangout. I hope you're enjoying it. This is the way it looks. You will have other panelists on the bottom. You will be able to click on their, either they're going to come up if they speak, or you can click on their box on their webcam for their picture to appear. As the host, you can control that if you see that Google Plus is not doing it for whatever reason. And so that's pretty much it. We're looking, we have the dashboard here. People on YouTube are watching this live. Everything is going well. It is time to end broadcast. So now you go down, it says stop broadcast here in red. So you click on that. It is stopping, and there you go. Broadcast has been successfully terminated. It's actually cool that they're giving you those messages, because before we really didn't know when it had actually gone live or not. Now you have that information. So be ready. As soon as you're live, you just start it up. So now we are off air. You see there's no more viewers because we closed the live hangout. And if you have panelists, they can start hanging up, and when you're ready, you just leave the call. And that's what we're going to do. So this hangout is on air is now over, and I close it. So what I'm going to do, see, this was the event. So this actually did go live, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. See, it's live. So the other thing that I'm going to show you is that you can actually go on YouTube. If you forgot to take the link, when you click on that bottom YouTube logo, you have it right there. This is the URL. It's right there. Everything is there. The title, the description, everything is there as it is supposed to be. So that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know. And go ahead, step it up, become the leader that you are meant to be, and host your own Google Hangout. Bye-bye.